Okay, so let's give you guys some practice. So here, differentiate this. Find dy by dx. You could use the quotient rule here, but I wouldn't bother. I would use logarithmic differentiation here, because whenever you have something complicated over another thing that's complicated, so here you can log both sides. So it would be log y equals, and then log natural log this, take away the natural log of this. Okay, so use that kind of technique. Use logarithmic differentiation. Okay, so press pause and have a go. Okay, so to do this here, yeah, so take the log of both sides. So natural log both sides, that will then give you this. Okay, and then looking at this bit here, whenever you have the product of two things, when you well the when you have the product of two things, let's say you have log of x y here, well that's the same as log of x plus log of y. Okay, so this thing here then becomes this. Okay, and looking at this here, if well, you're taking log of something to the power of another thing, so this half here can move in front. Okay, so that then becomes this times this here. Okay, and then what? Oh yeah, so from here, differentiate with respect to x. So because this y here is a function of x, you've got to have the dy by dx here. So differentiating this normally will give you 1 over y, but because y is a function of x, you've got to stick this dy by dx in here. Okay, and then looking at this here, differentiate it. So at the moment you've got the natural log of something here. When you differentiate this, it will give you 1 over the bubble, but then you've got to times the derivative of the bubble itself. So you've got to times it by 6x here. Okay, so that's where the 6x comes from here. Okay, and then this here, this is just a constant, and then just concentrate on differentiating this, which will give you 1 over 1 over x plus 2. So looking at this here, by right, so when you differentiate this, it should give you 1 over the bubble, and then you've got to times by the derivative of the bubble. But in this case, the derivative of the bubble is just 1, so you times 1. So that would just be this thing here. You see over here, when you, well, anyway, yeah, so this, when you differentiate this, it will then give you this, and then differentiate this, it will give you this. Okay, so yeah, so this here gets multiplied to the top, that will then give you this, and then this times this, that will then give you this. Well, this stays the same. Okay, and then hang on, and then here you've got this block times with this block here. You want to get dy by dx on its own, so then multiply both sides by y. That will then give you this. And then but with this technique, you always have to pretty much put the original y back into here. Well, the original y was this. This was our original y. Going back right to the top, hang on. Going back right to the top, don't forget y was this. Hang on. Y was this. Originally y was this here. So now we're going to put this y back into our solution here. So hang on. So put that back into this y here. So this was our y here, and then when you times it with what we had up here. Okay, so your final answer would be this here: dy by dx equals this. Okay.